Muy buenas a todos, gente de YouTube, aquí Shadow Wolf en un nuevo vídeo. Y esta vez, sé que traje un juego viejo al canal, Dragon Age Origin, pero lo encontré en Origin barato, Origin, y me lo compré con todos los DLCs y dije, ¿por qué no? Vamos a verlo a la nostalgia. Vamos a ver cómo inició la saga Dragon Age y cómo terminó. Probablemente, como verán, tengo la expansión y todos los DLCs. Probablemente subo a toda la saga de Dragon Age completa a YouTube, si todo sale bien. Bueno, en fin, comencemos. Qué nostalgia. Este es mi juego favorito. Espero que no se escuche. ¿Cómo extrañaba esta opening?
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Esto es Esparta.
Even be too late, for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Sí. Bueno, gente, todo eso fue el video de inicio de este gran juego. Ay, Dios, me encantó. Bueno, como verán, tenemos 3 razas: humano, elfo y enano. En este juego los magos son Dios. Realmente son Dios. Pero por cuestiones de conseguir uno de los finales, puede ser un humano. O más bien humana. Porque puede llegar a ser rey si sos un humano noble. Rey o reina, depende. Voy a hacerme chico y hacer más mina por el tema de que este juego tiene romances y tiene más Yuri que otra cosa, y como saben soy un puto fan del Yuri. Pero bueno, vamos a jugar.
Greetings.
Vamos a cambiar el nombre. Vamos a ponerle... No podemos poner... Shadow. Ghostland. Quedan mejor a los elfos. Uy, no, este. Puta madre. Quedan mejor a las chicas, pero bueno. Sé que tiene gráficos muy malos, pero es un viejo. La historia que tiene lo compensa demasiado. Aquí. Voy a dejar este. Barba. Barbacán. No lo beso sin barba. Va a ser rubio. Así. El chabón se afeitaba. Como si estás en la edad media, no importa. Pero se... Ojos. Color. Vamos a... Esto. Vamos a cambiar. Bueno, yo voy a hacer un guerrero de 2 armas, así que va a ser esa y astucia. Esto es diplomacia, sirve para cosas. Para poder convencer a la gente de lo que vos quieres. Mira, juego. Vamos en difícil. Vamos en difícil, mierda. Me pasé este juego 20.000 veces antes. Ahora veo que me voy a arrepentir. Esta mierda. Este juego es un juego viejo, pero fue uno de los primeros juegos que jugué de BioWare. De hecho, gracias a él, me puse con el Mass Effect después. Pero este fue el primer juego de BioWare que jugué. Fue el juego que marcó el tipo de juego que me gusta.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we
can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No, no. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought all legions, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad. My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time. Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Lo que no me gusta de este juego, no sé si escucharon eso, pero lo que no me gusta de este juego es que tu personaje no tiene voz. Eso es lo único que me gusta de este juego.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. Know what they say about mice when the cat is away. Yes. There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Son medio romanos estos chavos.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Gooseland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
¿Sí?
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
A mí me gusta la idea, padre.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you...
Me cago en tu puta madre.
We need as many good recruits as we can find. I've no intention of forcing
Perdonen
you.
por eso, pero se me abrió un programa en la computadora y se...
Can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Tendría que haber sacado los títulos. Cuando estés en pausa...
As you say.
Ahí me están dando todas las cosas de... Todavía no tengo.
Good evening, my lord.
Bueno.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave. Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Bueno. La cocina.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear
Vieja de
it.
mierda, no te metas con los elfos.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting
Es un
into my
prometido,
larder.
es un
That
pura
beast should be
raza.
put down.
Quizás sea mejor sacrificarte a
What?
ti, zorra.
That monster is in my larder, slobbering all over the bacon, and you're insulting me?
Sí, es mi perro.
dear.
Estuvo conmigo desde que era
Mistress, calm
niño,
down,
así que no jodas,
please.
hija de mierda.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Bueno, como verán, aunque creo que la barra esta vez más chica de lo que... Ah, no, ahí está. Ya me asusté, digo. La barra es más chiquita. No, pero no. Es que estoy... Bueno,
It has
vamos.
begun.
Hola, perrito. Es un cacho de perrote. Me encanta.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Ay, mira la colita.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits.
Es mi perro, yo lo tengo que decir, hijo de puta.
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, do you hear that?
Sí, nos está tratando de decir... Vamos a ponerle Wolf al perro. Por mi usuario, ya dos.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Que no, es un perro. Eso vale.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Arl's men.
Chao. Tengo mi perrito. Hecho esto, que lo voy a necesitar para la fabricación.
Very well.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants.
¿Sí?
I expect those filthy
Porque
things are
justo lo viste
dead.
con mi perro.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin
No te metas
with.
con mi perro, vieja de mierda. Ay, qué lindo. Hijo.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to
Eso
your
dicen
so-called
todos.
charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Bueno, lo que iba a decir antes de todo el quilombo. Como verán en este juego, los elfos, digamos que... Todos de lutos. Creación de salud, explosión. Verdad. Explosión más 3. Bueno, Nada. No. Esto es la cheta, o sea. Bueno, ahora vamos a darle más, ¿no? Aunque antes voy a saltar por acá, creo que era. Vamos al estudio. Pienso. Biblioteca, acá está. Les voy a mostrar una misión oculta, por así decirlo, del juego.
I shall do it.
No, todavía no. Tengo que primero ir a hablar con mi hermano. No,
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Arl Howe last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled? You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
The pride of my loins. Can you believe he hasn't landed a wife with that silver tongue?
Perhaps he uses it for better things than words.
How much have you drunk this time, Mother?
You remember my son, Dyron? I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Landra! Gosh, Landra, you'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
As it pleases you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
Está enojada porque te queda opción corta. Bueno, la misión que les quería mostrar antes. Me cago en todo. Qué risa. La misión que les quería mostrar antes era esta. Esta misión tiene dos viables: la homosexual, Darren, y la heterosexual con Ian.
That is a wonderful dog. He seems very noble and intelligent. Greetings once again, my lord. Farewell, my lord. Good luck on managing this castle in the coming months. I imagine it shall be very difficult.
Mierda.
Greetings once again, my lord.
Bueno.
My lord is very kind. Thank you.
Sí. Ay, ¿cómo era? Bueno. Básicamente, esta parte... me mato de risa. En esta parte, puedes elegir entre pasar la noche con ella o con el otro chabón.
Lady Landra has been very good to me. I am lucky. If I may, your mother has no ladies-in-waiting herself. Is that usual for a noble woman of her rank? You are very kind, my lord. I'm nobody special. You make me blush.
Eso es lo que quiero, chiquita.
My family has been in service to hers for many years. Lady Landra elevated my place as a reward for our loyalty. I hope this position might pass to my daughter. Forgive me, I shouldn't have mentioned her. Her name is Amathine. Her father died of a wasting sickness 2 years ago. Amathine is my life. You will know when you have children. This is why your mother protects you from the coming battle. She does. Many people say she looks a great deal like me. I'm the only one who sees her father in her. I have risen very high for my people. I would not tempt fate by wishing more. Lady Landra is good to her elven servants. That is not true in many households, but I hear it is in yours. It speaks well of your father to show such compassion. I am an open book, my lord. What would you like to know? Lady Landra's manor is not half so large as your castle, so my family lives in the alienage. There we do not
sé que esto va a tardar mucho, pero es que quiero hacerlo todo bien para
my daughter learns what
después
it means to be
encamarme.
elven. As much as possible, so much of our history has been lost. That is an awkward question. What do you mean? Some humans, yes, without question. No longer. I have little time for such things. You flatter me, my lord. I am not so pretty that suitors are lining up, if that's what you mean. Of course. Are we doing just that? What else did you have in mind?
Tengo otra cosa primero. Ay, me encanta esta parte.
I see. I think I might like that. If I come to your door once everyone is asleep, would that be agreeable, my lord? Until tonight, then.
Ay, me encanta esta puta mierda. Esa misión, yo no la descubrí hasta como la tercera vez que me pasé el juego. Por eso la quise mostrar ahora. Bueno. Vamos a terminar lo que sería la primera parte del prólogo y voy a dejar el capítulo por ahí. Vamos a ver a mi sobrino y a mi hermano. Ah.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well. Stay. I'd like to say farewell. I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not place both his heirs in danger?
Mother and father have been fighting about it for days. It's too bad. I could have used you at my side. If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come? Oh, if I were a Grey Warden, little brother, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it. Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two. Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead. So little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Tengo mucha mierda, porque tengo todos los DLCs. Noche. Ahora esta es la parte de mierda. De compañero. ¿Estoy en calzones?
Your hound is making so much noise. He seems so angry. I thought I heard yelling when I woke up, but now I hear nothing. I'm gonna see if someone's in the hall.
No, no. Mataste a mi puta elfa. Ahora yo te voy a matar a vos, hijo de... Pero no se puede usar... Por se pueden usar varias armas. Tengo que poner todo en serio.
I shall do it.
Este no me da nada, ¿no?
It has begun. Have you no concern for your own existence? Watch out! Help me! It's a fine thing we've done!
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt? What? The elven girl? But why? Her scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howe's men. Why would they attack us? You don't think Howe's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him. And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Estresa. The hell? El perro también hace daño.
It has begun.
Seguridad de la madre. Arco. De dar el arco. Todavía no tengo dadas.
Right away. No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Cuando te agarre te voy a cortar en trocitos y te voy a dar de comer a mi perro.
I was not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
O sea, mataste a mi sobrino, reverendo hijo de puta. Mi sobrino.
Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Sí. Ah, mierda. Tendría que haberme dado una habilidad de robar. Creo que era una habilidad. No, es por la astucia. Ah. Si empezás con un pícaro, eso lo puedes abrir. Bueno. Ahora sí, vamos a jugar. Empieza.
Very well.
Oh, dear Landra. I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me. If she hadn't...
Quiero ver una cosa. No, parece que necesitas un pícaro, sí o sí.
Been here.
Voy a matarlos a todos, hijos de puta.
Can you hear the fighting? Howe's men must be everywhere. The front gates. That's where your father must be. If Howe's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants entering the larder to escape. Do you hear me? Then survive and visit vengeance upon him.
Nadie jode conmigo. Nadie. Bueno, gente, voy a guardar y voy a dejar el capítulo de hoy por acá. Así que nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. Bye bye.